teaching such a profound benefit. If the good condition, if you have the right teachings and right motivation at the time, the Manjushri Sangati text said, in Latin is within one snap, if all the condition comes. I think your side condition is already there, good motivation, want to learning the Buddha's teaching, want to something benefit all beings. Your side is preparation is excellent. And my side also, I try my best to motivation, supplication to all golden lineage, Buddhas and Buddha Sadhava, Vajradala, Teloba, Naroba, Marpa, Milareba, all our prayers say, please keep blessing for us to awakening at this stage. Okay, so this is our right beginning to our mind. How do we set up? And then we pray for the three jewels. We may be thinking the wrong action, wrong action at the time. Buddha's blessing reminding at the time. We are teaching, receive many times patience. And when your anger arises, you remember when you use Buddha's teaching. Or you're super jealous, and remember Buddha said, jealous is didn't get anything. The better you can do rejoicing. All those excellent Buddha's teachings. So we will rejoicing. That's kind of information we have here through the Buddha blessings. Then we're going to short prayer and share the text, short refuge in the Buddha Dharma and for miserable. Some maybe don't have the text, some people maybe not yet memorized. So either one, we're going to share everything here, text. All right. That's very good for her. Yeah, please share it. If you have with the three language, otherwise maybe the prayer book. Dola Benjere Sanje Parasho. Larry, English? You mute.
In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings.
Okay. Kunjo Dharma.
诸佛正法以及生众会，直至菩提我等行皈依，我以布施等等诸福德，为利众生之故，愿成佛。
May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
等虚空一切如母有情，愿能具足安乐以及安乐之因，愿能远离痛苦以及痛苦之因，愿能不离无有痛苦之妙安乐，愿能远离爱憎亲疏安住无二平等舍。
Okay, now maybe the short supplication, Lord Jigden Songo, Kam Denji Toming the LinkedIn. Yes. Supplication, you have the prayer book. Yeah. Prayer book. The prayer book, if you have page 16. Okay, that's 15 years. Page 16.
Unequaled refuge, ornament of the world, your fame pervades the 3,000 worlds. You are the victor, Vajradhara, without a doubt. I bow at the feet of the Father, Jigten Sumgon. Continually, I think of no one but you. Compassionate one, grant your blessings. Dispel the darkness that surrounds my heart. Please bless me so that I realize the unelaborated nature of mind.
Oh, thank you. Lama Namla Guja, Taso Hunde Tamjo, Lo Chu Zundova Jinjelo, Chu Lamdon Dova Jinjelo, Lam Chuba Severa Jinjelo, Chuba Yuzu Javara Jinjelo, so. Oh, now continue here. Last time we left here 107, the chapter. Continue here. Lama Tambesu Jabunang Lopomba Seo Anjulo now. So this also the Lord Jigdesung was giving teaching. One the meditator, his name is Sewo Wangchuk. So this one is for him to increase when we meditation time and meditate in the mountains or any place. When arising negative thoughts, how you going to deal? You know, sometimes you are too much thought. How you going to deal? Sometimes you have some dreams, and you are so exciting. Oh, I have pleasant dream. Maybe this I can see Buddha or Dharma or Vidam Dedi. You not need to too much exciting. Sometimes your dream is very bad. You're so worried. So there's the hope and doubt. The between you become dilemma. So here say. How you can catch up, what is right, what is you beginning to retreat, your motivation here, say it. Lama Tabe Song Jatanangi, Gumba, Sewa Julanava, Umsada, Dudu, Kunjukusundu, Yemisidu, Torjichang, Captain, Dragon, Lama, Shibamata, Dudu, Tambati, Juala, Chinjelu, Chundola, Lasha, the Veshuga, Polan, Dono, Bon, Chiri, Sungten, Kabaja, the United. So here saying And always Lord Jigten Sungwas pay homage every day, and he's a great master in the Pangmo Trupa. The Pangmo Trupa is he is the unseparable Vajradhara, and when he thinking in his teacher is Vajradhara, and directly blessing the Vajradhara in your mind is full of the joy and blessing because you think your teacher is Vajradhara. This case, Lord Jigten Sungwas mentioned to the Pangmo Trupa as the Vajradhara, and also he said, I pay homage to his foot, touching the Lord Jigten Sungwas' head. So because there are countless the qualities. So now 我们讲在这边Jigten Sungwas说Jigten Sungwas那个老师Pangmo Trupa 他们说在以前那个金刚宗师的一样，所以他他那个背金刚宗旨，所以你想你的老师那个金刚宗旨，所以你扎子马上出来的你的心里面，所以你Jigten Sungwas背Pangmo Trupa。담바 대제 시도 지원라 진일로 지원라 자자베 주거랑 게 불러 전에 돈을 줘 번저를 제 손도 그 배저도 이나 등산 손도 그러고 전 주스니 예와 메바 이 베벤도도 제와 대더라라 자주 저거 이노야 이러면도 원는 저 먼저 차베 메줄라 제 자도는 저 때문에 시베 렌데 소리데 또다 고르데 되고 민주시 매다 풍이 심을 민주데 솔라 따와메 전주지 라지도는 던지 민주 닝네 담주 또베 내저와 준다 타망마사 교상지 중세 룽게르 관라유 담제 덤보다베 닝레제 라마유지 돌아보두데 제모담소 되길래 남당 내다게 와시바 칼라 어리 두dunja 와서도 잡아이 도줄로 보고 거두다 몰로 숨지 왕샤네 원 잡아서 잡아이 지솔로 버지 바다게 담자고 뭔저베 영근라 노상기 동고신 주도 숨이 제반에 빠면 가보도 꾸르와다 등산 되어서 다도 지면베 통메 되는도 배제도 받으면 불리고 시기냐 닌들루 돈라루서 당와이 소시 주주로도 솔로도 냐와이다 누구와이도 받으면 봐 연주지 토메 로바라동 전주로나 랍제 돈남 둘로 지메소 코르와 코로제 전에 dom제도 가다나도 집에 동에나 딕더 수다 라란조과 등 신지 집에서 원는 바등 텐다 양전 집우 네바등 domne 다이 넘버드 라소 니베 생가 자메도 시 저와도도 뉴제와 이무르다 제와 수준은 술라제가 제징 들으면서 년도 저부터 나도 주고 나면 공매 남들상아 저배에서 시도 삼봉을 된데레 능시 코르데 진도 선지경랑 삼봉 이시 라메송 좀보면나 상수문 주바지 양라마를 버지 시간에 규조도 따와 동보등 전부 주수 저와 상부는 나와 주지고다 이담들 루루에 와 현도 메저신 유주메바 다도 다도그나 양도 그들 송 세동네마 체대 주도데 라마 탐베 송도 게와 예 살라보도 저를 루데 도지냐보도 만주르 잠 구성신도 소봉보이 된도 주실려 상보준데 터두고 산제 장 딜레시메 주주 고바른주 사시데 분들 대전에 도중자와 군지 도주우조 라메테 버좀 부르지고 하루 좀 버르기 도주존데 대신 라고 당강라장 대와 받으면 동르나 정말로 주당 중국을 저건데 지시르동 매주 수중 홍보 용대 군지시 또도 면직집에 만주 주전도 선지도 왜 수중 홍보니 집에 송바 솔레 제바라지. So now here he's talking how wonderful to practice and retreat and meditate and learning things. And someone say you are wonderful, somebody said you are bad, and neither one is not need attention because you focus on your dharma to turning on your mind. You need strong, and then like you becoming mountain, like your samadhi is like mountain, you meditate is like mountain. Small people gossip is like small wind cannot blow in the big mountain. So this is you dedicate. Someone say maybe this is not good, someone say this is good. Yes, you can just listen, but not need necessarily, but you have your own decision in the mind. And then say, and the past Buddha and Bodhisattvas, one Dharma teaching, they give the lives, remember, and they benefit things. The Buddha's lifetime, he gave, and the previous, the 5 tiger families, remember Buddha gave, and so on and so forth. this kind of Buddhist sacrifice in the giving everything, why not what we have to try? Because this gift to benefit for our life and next lives and life after life. For Buddha, when become enlightened, first 5 human beings, remember the early Buddhas helping for the tiger as a rebirth. So they said, life is one thing, is life is comfortable and good. Another thing is there's no guarantee. The impermanent suddenly appearance in any minute, in any place. Especially these days, degenerations, people, there's so many fear. Man made so many things that you will fear. We heard some, big things, maybe this weapons and here and there. So how many want people think in the inner peace for universal and be free from all the sufferings? So now this moment, what we have this opportunity, and we need to focus as much as we can. This helps tremendous benefits up in others. So that is where there's a one not, we not effort. And even though some beings, they're not any benefit, but a lot of effort. But our practice is the benefits up in others. That's why we joy through effort. Nobody force for you, but you only volunteer yourself. This is why we need rejoicing. Gomba Jabaya no Sakitamu to Simi Jibana Pamakavalama, Pameka, Lamu Guvata, do Lojim, the top bottom, Lucy Jujan, the Lusu, Tama, Suji, Suji, Lusola, Danya, you don't know about the Mivayan Jujing, Tana, Lobor, the Sujan of the Lodge, Maison, Karago, the Janet, to Katana, Jibet, take the soda quarter, Joba, Dang, Shinji, Jus of Mewa, Dang. 前的养殖植物年巴等冬天这一那不是老说你别这个咱们要面对现就找不到对你去吧一目热的去吧所以现在说了这个去经的人没说应对不进步太多的国家都是这个因素浪费当空面那么的生活绝别做行动上班我不等这了那是光在基督他们这当然个上班以前了没送准部我们那上次这把这点了么人间相啊那就最多的我他妈 中国就动从瓦上我到那去就到一档的路中的我现在没做些有几没不知道都跟那样样的都跟这样说这东南嘛这点就对的那么他们送到给我一撒拉帕顿在那轮点你都是你玩动我的马球子东西的什么我也等着住不是个出来结尾铺上不通就都上几斤的新美就结可玩着 사실 대원들 대전에 도좀 자와 군지 두슈죠 라메 되고 좀 부르죠 포르지 버르기 두슈송 딘데션로 고다간라장 겨버도 메고도 우리 부터 주말로들 저당 주고 저 지처를 또 무슨 공부 연대 군지시 또도 면지 제가만 돼서 전대 산지 도보 주dim 공부니 제가 무슨 제버서 감미 som보모 생계동 라메 대바전다 산지장 소베고 자메오면데 소바섬지 고자고 버르죠 도도 让先通关注长等等于你接能拿过或什么没有都见过投资的不是人过三八点不些这等北中日本空卖家族生六吧三八点北推先马街这里的嘛这个就是北工业就混的一对起是也今年间吧现在之前也 자반지 버티고 송견배 샤 담배 샤베 베모로 제부로 롱바이 신도 소모 제도 번이는 염내 대달라발에 우르 버지던 중에 라메 송단도 기름에 저도 더불어 다이 쇼바남 레버로 두나 불어도 버정 니버 저도 라바이 방저 저도 더불어 번 온줄바데 봉웨롱는데 다른 제바자 통메 되네 담아다 이번이 무슨 뭐 다이 안레데 고도 되니 뭐 nemle지 방자봉 버지 다롱도 또 지나서베데 낭더 선배된도 고버런주 지된데 중생 워데나 녀무 숨레 지불루제 남서 버르루지 버제 롱주 대회 파도 저원음 된데 제외 지정 중국어는 수준과 아장절의 호남제 뒤인들은 제 컨트롤 등지 뒤뉴데 도와주고 사고 보내자 사송 원주를 제진지 도시 저원은 신도 제 신도 처음에 잡고 버르제 녀무지도는 저도 뭐 차버려 주는 집어던 거랑 잠다 인지 等我淘到家，对么这边你我全部来看了就为查询嘛，这那你说就是都不都来就你么对的，让你对对着对这几就当什么也真的么路东西，这把就在或者不过就那给外些年家族，或者到东西家族或者去我当，军队家族小多去我当， lekje jazu ranshime bayin chore jazu sume nazo rangyu jazu jomor jewa dan kewa jazu sume me badang shingnam jazu jenam jobada yune jazu dang simi jazu mimbar jewa nam tamma jazu ranshime jewa tebon tuju jimbu zuki jen chomse rinju lo dan gejon karma so tebe sarju jimbu jewa nam doja shedan dimung ade dan chado lo so jewa taye jen joba taye debar jewa nam tambe jiwu Kewa pejiri gun rinjin dugwe chilam gemnyam chi nyumu jube nyumu jindu yang debarando uwa jangdu bichiri ju dang dung sanje dabu shunu ge sarin jen nyamdu rinpo jen lama kuma nam langa mu jang da ki shen la pembara jurwa di chubu je sun rang para jiba yin da pinji kata yang yang song lamme sama rabdu chung nam je lepa siru jiba Ko gadi chi song che dang ju de gu ji nyung la me jong la thamba thang gu san ji jun je le nyung bu thang gu ja me ji jong wa ban de ju ku lu ju je je ba ti min ro be ngon ju ro wa ngo ba je re se ga jo wa cha me ju ro wa cha ma ju ba de ni la me do ji ti be sang la ten rab dang cho ro ba ge no de de kin ju do zhen ba yin da ma ge nya do zhen ma la xin ji me de ke wa la so be yun de chen ju na ne ba ye do zhen lo ma so ju lo ma yang Gelon dorji la cha cha lo dongji de be sung ji de la me de be sang yun nam su dorji chang gi pang me sung be chung de be long de bon ne yang ha jen ji de gu ji zu yin na pang men zhou ben gong bu ren bu je po wo lu yao de se je ji zu ge gong ba zhe me ba nam le gua de gong ai xian tu su gang je wa de be long de ban de a di xia ban de na de ba ye de ge sa ju an ji Jowo Rinpoche ju zhe mo de se mo ju da ge lama yi yang de ga de song ji de du ja wo gun ji tu gu song du yi me jian ji gu lu de wo de chi be ji ban de ren bu Semoro Jibadaga Lama Yishidam the River to Toma Patamu, get to the Jibet, you do Jibet, Tsudum, Rimbo, Chen, Zugin, the was a young May Ado. Jidan, the way they don't do Yonde, Jazolum, Zando, to Jiba, the Lesham, and you don't have the one on some sick, but other modern opportunity. 江都都是这瓦里这位过日节，南都生给他周心去这老人，那么老他们这瓦七八几那几人呢，下边几乎人王白拉马的不拉来不拉的北京不动，江都都是送信仰答应。恁的报的没有什么这人了，您的有钱没有为特别送的会不七八郎。这样说这么几个你这么觉得没就是有点这个一些的老板什么通马发的，他们给把那用心一些，一般都用啊他的是说嘛那样弄的把那个用给大了，那边希望的得几，做的这个用的来对吧？Kadu imbar mako de tsende tata nyi de chadaba dang sangdab kidab chu je dhubhe dam rashi kuna mendo be pembe sim gyunje be chibu chung shin to sanje top je par do je be song chen to ni ba imba ni do ko longrik menga lama tambe song khon do damba de da khona ra jo da ge nyam su nyong wa de da yu ji me ko khula damba ra ja yun de jo so le en ju shin to do sambe yun de le jang en rik da ru da no je na me shin lama yu de ba le jang en Emperor Shukbe, Utangbo Machewa, Pejam Masu, Mejam Machoshi, Dungayi to Jen Dong Laga, Kajanare, Junji Masurne, Temple Jilu, Kaja, Membe, Jivo, Munkatashi, Jen, Jungu, Shesong, Tung, the Nishabata, Kansonia, to the Bishop Ching Junbe. Of Shim, Shurabonanga, Bemo, Shin Jimin, Woman, Don, Tangbo, Down, the Bujiva. Sharabo, Brado, Bajina, Yanchina, Dabla, and the Juna, Chanju, Samba, to Chuna, Gambo, Jamwaragava said that the Sharabo Tony, Jazola, Dublin, Janju, Jodo, Sanji, Junde, Jones, Juva, Tube, Sunshine, Dubaram, Jango, Buddhism. Wouldn't be what don't give a child, Domination, Beijing. You do children, Jigden, Samba, Chela, Chelo, Juva, Jumo, to the Samba, Lumiji, Kawachaman, the Cheva, Sanchi, Kurua, Nang. 마제 유도 롱나 조바랑에 덤베 밥진 치베 저와니 조바존 자만로 조바 반데 어디샤 이젠다네 추단 덤베 주바 담바이 튜베 덤베 제바란 자만디 덤베 제관 준멘주로데 닝나 보시도 자바 교지 봉보 자바란 자바다 윤데 톰모 도징베와 예베마 제바 더고 주제베 낭자 동웨 두지모니 너 도롱 되고는 저 수주 제 등산 체신 성범에 너무도 지바지 뭐 식섬 수주인들 내좀 줘라 장관 내자 바인데다나 저서 내자 바이 진다시 밤에 도는 중고 지부지부도 송반 데레메 튜베도 무슨 지부세 엠반 zembe 녀게 엠반 zembe 녀고로 담라마 롬로 모지 주지 어저지 주주 농소녀베 놈들인데 셴베 소주 볼라다 봐도 주주 제라도 뭐인데 주주 메 버전도 주주 Shajan comes on the Yamago, the Sunday said, Soji Junior, and so Kuman Jungo in Balam Solapaja, Jantum Mijango, Tivajan, the Chuji, Neden Jimbo, Papa, Nedela, Zimla, Chuji, Horjan, the Virgin Emoji, so. 你的中间的那个小老鼠，我大概重重的江北用的中业中呢，这不是弄那了都真把当我们弄是那了都么这个大概可能是这些就，他们这就把这了这就那哈这这两个老这没就真的开张的那都就真的就开张中为中啥些都不是有的么当我用的你我和当年对的，但是老是用的中间讲都是这么的你写的就别当你全部给到他们把那。 写定菜到样素东不了就长时间不明我准备节年头让上节想就那都是工作东方面的讲的都是不现在当我好多用的买不了就把一做路上节准备的节送进就是老把家钱养起的强就是我们准备上节准备要钱老妈当觉得这点的你他的这边这个东西我都想那些当我审计的时候在那上在那讲谁讲就都不了都那么跟我把都满就是那上节那么多进就是不到他进几点当这 本就是现那边讲究的，我们就现在做关节，东不然就这他们这忙的都到外那到跟弄做都就那就公布的。所以你们查到了车，点击把的赛季门的当就做那个没的，现在都做过的。现在期限到就是把的情报当这个用电的大东来讲，对吧？就是就那个他们就东不然就那么就那东西把东西，累积了这，包括第一忙的大当的审计的这把了我给现在都是就。 半点公布民主把西北参咱们这边民主的中心就是那也没得国际在的新的国际在上边原来的不就完了，咱们就不当工就是写上休息对别说就是别的那种就是那么大言论的都是在叫我那么就都把叫做一了我都我给大给都咱别样的什么没话当叫我叫做不没话也没那么叫弄的但是我 今年差不多将新都修这样的家族长都现在这个你们都种在我弄这么生你这不得了把那就当长都都是这帮人来写蓝线没别大给人了你说是这个原点的现在特别来不是什么什么我原点写的是的把一般的而且写的这点的光不光么这个什么这 你都怎么说都不当，就是说都不当，上二这帮真别都不能，等见你都是把就把拉嘛。 第一小节对了，这个里面实际上那问题都是送的基本上行，也不知道这基本上为这个当地，电子弄到这边也不知道那把年数你问的那些节点，我们江北这距离，就这么这边我主我的就把就没送的样的这种这玩意的所讲，就像嘛，因为这打来新跟我讲的，这新配不是就没事的，就这么这吧，生活这把样这种这话，真的在集送，年做了那没别。 那就让他们觉得对对小个对东我的刚说不说这个东不我因上这个基本的隐形那没谈把这类样样从怎么了就我也不知道我都没有特别在那里上头的把这件上用的就是说的什么的我这不到有的为什么呢忙不没话说了这家的杀菌面积过了这把年不讲到东把一都就是把这类这把你没经没事你的那把你的到了就是把什么这个就让多少人都 让众多话这些长白通，如果对学的都这个就让今年我大的生意上周几个了，才叫的这个把他们都都把它，给老师的新年不是就那样讲东对学，这不是这玩意你们大概，你不是老这时候定的节了，这我满意了，太大的就那的了，给我呢，这位等对这我能这我说的吧，你那几个高官没话，你都讲那我那都是我们给不，让个那么他这么起来话了，对我心里嘛说对那讲。 贵是有中国的这些领袖个老九辈结果了，怎么就的父母懂婆婆懂大姐，这些人都马到住我不用的了，你把人我没这就是不出人都学了。娘把嘛人这边都就把跟我都修建了，吵架了，就是说这个他也把住我住那些的赚钱，把江东顶着你来讲话的，人都是永久的我来写了跑路这边都叫吧。So now this chapter telling. Say how important the moral ethics. The moral ethics is very powerful for any you do, the successful or non-successful, because you do the moral ethics, the pure moral ethics, and then your samadhi is so powerful. Samadhi, when you samadhi powerful, you becoming sort of the power of the miracles to transforming to benefit. So the moral ethics, for example, say do good things. You know, this is the one of these days, social development to the health department. There are people talking about what best for you can eat, or what kind of good friend for you need, what kind of food that damage your body and your mind. That's not good for you. And this kind of friend, you will go wrong direction, because the moral is a wrong direction. The moral ethic means virtues, or virtue increase. This makes your life is more healthy, your family, your community, your town, state, and so forth. So, for example, say someone drink alcohol, and nobody say alcohol is a poison, but you need know limit it. Say, okay, I like drink alcohol, but in the middle of my work, it doesn't work. At maybe 2 p.m. you say, okay, I will finish one bottle of the vodka, and I will build the house. So that's maybe not good idea. So you will say, I will maybe one small cup in before I sleep. That's not so bad. So that's to see what the real, even though sometimes our desire, I want to do something that's, even though you knew it's not benefit, the behind the maras, we go, that's the inner mara. That's the destroying for your own life, your own, the supreme path enlightenment. So that's why here talking about the moral ethics important. Moral ethics, the family member, you do good things, family 100% trust you because you do always good for the family. Same as the community and things like that. So here, Buddha's teaching is very profound. So the Lord Jigten Songkun say, and where is the moral ethics? There are 3 yanas we have got Vinaya. And some schools say Vinaya, it's a beginner, and highest one, the secret yoga tantra. The Lord Jigten Songkun see the Vinaya as the unseparable in the stage of the Mahamudra. There's no foundation moral ethic how you can jumping, to an unstage place to not need moral ethics. So here they're talking when you practice moral ethic. Say used to be I'm smoking cigarette, for example. Later I found my doctor say it's your lung is no longer healthy anymore because you damage your lung through your desire and you smoke a lot. That's why now your lung is function less than others. Then they give you warnings. Don't go high altitude, don't go near the smoke, especially what you call barbecue parties. You got a lot of stick in the smoking enjoyment and then a lot of smoke inside. That's not good. You will get party first or you will go to emergency first. So this is sort of the idea, giving the warning outside the doctors. So Buddha's teaching same exactly. If you're not a moral ethic, beautiful, precious human life is damaged. Yeah. And also the if this missing this lifetime opportunity, then their next life is too far. Because precious rebirth human being is not like you plant maybe a potato, it's not like that. You need a lot of cumulative merit. So now we not need to wishing rebirth the human being, we up the human being. We need to follow the Buddha's teaching, the perfect way, the moral ethics. That's good for us. The moral ethics Buddha's not talking the law. Buddha not making law. The Buddha is like kind parents giving their own kids. Don't touch fire. It's not good. Your hand is burning. And some naughty boys say, oh, I don't care. They touch stove, the bad news with their own hands. Not grandma hand or not grandpa hands. It's naughty boys' hands. Likewise, the Buddha said, this is your opportunity to get out. And there are so many things. First, they try to your own family moral ethics. This gives you increase your samadhi. The moral ethic we're talking shilas. Remember there are 3 things always: shila, pranja, and samadhi. This is essence of Buddha's teaching. If you do good one, the other 2 also relative to increase better. If you do one damage, other 2 also collapse. They looks like housing function maybe in the like pillars. And usually house the 4 corner. If the one pillar is not strong and the other 2 is sooner or later collapse because they cannot handle. So likewise, the one you will Shila or moral is good, this built in your samadhi is built. And your pranja is open completely in like then becoming Buddha and Bodhisattva. Oi, Tujaka, Tujaka, Tajati, Tijang, Robot, Mibuzun, Badang, Galos, Bajuna, Yang Sandu, Shu, Jebra, Juba, Yamada, Nibala, Jesus, and the Jumayanam, the Rajudan, the Lakibazin, the Tuanamdu, so the Vanilla Jivaka, Woman is on the Pona, the Womangibu, Rangu, Namadu, the Shivajim, the Nation, we say, Jujuba, Jenkin, and you go to Sumo Jeti Bubu, don't dodge and Jena, the Moto to into the Lanyu, Dajan Songbo, to them to show late Yamba, Mayan, the Button Jebo, and do you to the Southern Jew. Some Jowo, though you will do what do nation, you don't show, don't do the Nila Jowo, do some Jeva, in Jumbo, Sheriff, so some images on Java, so Worum, the Durgan, to Sembe, Jerobo, and so some the Java. Numbers on so do give out the shin to changing to better and you got the water to Sujam, Sherman to Sembai. Java, Jovo, Song Major, Tawasala, Sembachin, to Japan, and do what Chiba, to Java, 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 Nam got to do shoot, Namle, Yamba, Mesa, Atiba, Tom, some Atiba, somebody in Dilashamba, you were my in the Sa, or to Spiders, and you do Song Beso, Tether to shoot. Tom Jen Dillon, the Jones and the Bezer Sudum Song Bandil, the Sing, Tom says, Sing, Shivendole, so Sudum Jini, she wanted a power of Dojo, Yonde, Nashing, Sudum Yamba, may power do that the Jews on Paruijan, also the Sajul Lama, Yonso, Zoguay, Power, Zogway, Chanju, John, Gigo, Tower and Jubasang, Jun, Dozon, Dozon, Power, and the Winchie. Zombie, don't she then dumb, she was to the Javasa, the Java, the Tushu, Nanjur, and Joe, Namajan, to shoot. Ninjun Yelame, soon do doggy, do only give a credit in the wagon to some time, Chanju, some Jojo, Sonny, Jadu, naming with Lamakunjo. And Jozo double lower, Lama Dambe, Son, Jazunamang, which is our Shaggy, Long so Anjugi, so some Javan to the Sewa Anjula, no was some Jitini, and Namdan, and you do some Niji, Kundu, Sambo, the most of the vessel. Make you just the dogum de Dogwa Dudu, whatever, Sarah, Jen, you mind you all don't do the one of Sashi, like English, which you were go to the Zonum Guruji. So now here's another chapter, say, Shinjulog law, we call the opposite in our nature of the mind, we thinking is the opposite. So we call midakbal takba means nothing is permanent, and we know that logically, for you can see such and such build this a castle or house or road or some palace. Now you can see only the history is that there, but the person is not there, builder, and also the castle is also not there. So because the impermanent is changing. So so if that kind is impermanent, the power, so that is the impermanent brings for us. So some we have the strong attachment and things like that. Why we attach? Because we need to more free. How much you attach, they will separate. For example, close to for you in your body, in your mind. Someday this body in your mind also separate. And your families, loved ones, and all those very wonderful lifetime, but also sooner or later. But this gives for us, as long as it's alive, we will try to our best. You practice, that is way to benefit and forever. Yazo Dabo, Lome Jua, Lama the Sung, Yazunamanga, Vijay, she is a Ganumana, some Jimmy, Anjulo no, some Jitinian, Namdananga, Nimi Chanjus, Mini, the Kundus, and was Nizom, Lame Shablandu, make you just the accommodation, talk about do some whatever answer, and do good, and you know what when you want to Jumbo Johnson, so now here again I'm talking the exchanging, you know, nothing's the real permanent, we're thinking in the permanent, and saying here, and sometimes we, you know, people fear in the snake, for example, say, the snake, you know, what's the color and size, danger, you heard all the time. And you know, if you'll fear orally in your mind, somebody telling you how danger in poisons. And someday in you cross on your road somewhere, you see piece of rope, and you think this is a real snake, you know, you're terrifying because somebody instruction for you, snake is a danger. So likewise, you see that nothing's a snake there, but your mind can see the piece of rope is becoming a snake. So likewise in here, sometimes when you on the way, maybe high altitude or maybe desert place when you're driving, on the way highway, you see looks like one water, right? Called mirage. The mirage, there's no water, but your mind say, oh, there's a water. What kind does come from which rivers, you know, from where? And you're thinking there's a real water. When you get there, no real waters. But you, in the first reflection, looks like the water. Similar, we think this is permanent. This make me very happy, you know. And sometimes people say in the dictions, right? Say, okay, don't smoke cigarette. And people say, oh, yeah, I know, the coughing, I know, this is not good. But this is my last, you know, this is my last smoke cigarette. They not last for a long time. Same as, you know, addictions, any, some alcohol, or maybe some junk food, or maybe the laziness. There's so many ways to become in. So that is the more ethics means. Say, okay, you make your own day or plan, or what do you call English? I think say do list. You need to pass, you know, say this is a certain amount, I need to exercise, this time is a practice, outdoor and indoor, many things, you need to check yourself. Then how many you finish? There's nobody punished, but you know who you are, how much you finish, how much not finish. This is your moral ethic base. That's pretty good, very good. That's when the retreat practitioner live in the mountain or retreat cave, they always try their mind. Remember, they try, they don't have the pincy calculated many things, but they outside collecting the rocks, different color. When you negative thought, one maybe another color rock. You do positive things, another rock, different side. Then end of the day, nobody say you need thought, this and that, but your mind already arising because you're more familiar, because more close to the positive, always thought positive. And I'm not saying you're a negative person, but most in the maintain, you know, living things, more attached, always there are more. So that's where you see how mind go direction. The moral I can counting every day is my own thought, not somebody. And then the, you know, weeks, months and years, you need to rejoice in how much you change, how much you will say prove. Some people say, when I can teach, that's time you will teach. See, your mind, equality. Equality usually say, I like this person, I don't like this person. You judge, not equality. Once you practice based on the moral or shila, everything is becoming equality. And then higher, all beings more important, me. So your mind is very, very good working. But right now, I am the important, not him or her and this and that. See, so that's how the moral ethics benefit to if you do. Then samadhi meditation is so stable. When you meditate, no botherings. You know, you can hear the sound through the enjoy. not negative thoughts, same smell and sound, things like that. Just giving some sort of the exam. So here talking a lot the shilas, in impermanent, in exchanging. All right. Samjimi Yavanada Nam Samjimi Yabe Namdar Dongbo Jimba Sawa Julana Samjitini Namda Nangala Nimi Chanju Serja Yi Kundu Sawas Davaji Nizo Lama Shablan Migu Jazur da Gom Deshi Takwa Dudu Sung Tiba De Servant Dugu Renje Yuma Yuma Tewa Tembesajila Ningji Chimbo Chanju Sawa da Garu Jeva Sonam Yurku Chiji Maya the Lubu Molonji Charshi Nyambale Bama Yudus Jimejaba Zawa Loma Mendo Debu Me Kordanyan de Bayon Nam Nanga Zushin Tunju to Wadon to Mujibajarashi Sobe Terjim Mise Boy and the Lame Shabla Dubeni Jawa Namda de Yusanum Dong Sama Kulu Jurube Jawa Don Udon Wara Danze Mewake Jawa Rabse Jawa Rabansa Anjuge Konde Malu Soberen Jindu Sonum Sada Lame Jinji Ni Semjingo Jawa Dorje Chanamala Lorenje the Jan Henry Jimmy Chanju Semzoro Jewe the Wajimoro Namdole Pangla me Benga Sanje Jumden de Demu Jengini, what the Zamanang, the Watamboro, Roa, Minjuju, Dung, Dingdom, Ebaru, Ningjim, Shinji, Laboratory, one door, did this, and then Lame, Dengini, Jiden Komani, Mother, Dumu, just such a down, Jazzer, Shadon, you did the methods of the to some Javana, you can some Luglen, Juntan, then Junde, Jing, say what you wish to do with Gunjo, someone let the Yamo down, Jibodon, as soon as the Koro Kolo, Tojamon took to Chinaka, Jing, Matak, but I shut out the movement. Toma Pado, Jolom, you gentlemen, the numbers on Nangishin, Labet was on to give it a the Vajas with Nathan Burton, Lamatam, Jimbers of Lodu, Quebec, you know, the mother Sanchez, Sanje, Rilla, Joanam, Yabji, Pabo, Jambe, Yonde, did the Chimmer that you were Mongo, and all the Rangers of when you talk to Quebec. Dojo Gang, Bogan, Jimmy, Simi, Driver, the Development, Maguba, come the Palani, the Samba, Chet, and Melo, Jingo, Jin, to do washing, and Vessel of Image, whether Belton watching the natural one, to do Pomani, you don't lot to do in the Rani, Impermatus. Rangi Anju, Babu, Dodo, Tonto, the bottom J, Jan, Troshin, Gawa, Jibber, Joe, D, Nam, Liver Majibani, the Congo, and Jungu Manishi, Lode, Ningsha, Vendu, Zala, Sato, No, you're not Chanju, Sembo, and Duja, member, Passam, Mevosan, Shirju, Ada Sanji, Sujan, Wakun, Jipuru, Talam Nang, the Chon, the Bejung, to the Sumdo Yonso, Raja, Ranju, Mijin, Shinju, Juwai, to shoot children, the Zibaranga, Rala Shin, Guyan, the Rulang, the Nyamba, Yi, Keje, Chana, Yavalo, Shiji, go to Leso, Jungiro, Nedum Bottom, Sunuki, Yamu, do Danjin, Namshi top Jining Lion, Julaman, to some Baba, don't dembe, go, some body share, Juruganda, Tamje member Tamjevo, Warani, on where the Jet, non Pendu, Jurumba, Tombe, Pula, Manorian, Dava, Shanla, the movement to Nanga, Lana Rinpoche, Passam Shindan, the Chuda Sansum, Pusum, the Way, Mbe Janju, Jembo, Jedu, She, and Anganian, to the Chumgurube, Lama Konchok Yaruto, Jelang, the woman was a member, Sashin, Chumguruna, to some Java, Queen, Mrs. Fajit, which is we did to some Java, Loanzo Geno, which is and Loanzo Geno, which is and Loam, took an opposition to the Jana Chumberman, your bed, Rabdo, the Wakabayan Shatan to be Yi took bear, Raniso, Wagawa, Mayana, Lama Pomala, the Mujago, Mese, to be some Juna, Rangshenyam, Rangshenyam, Dong, Rangway, Jiba Tomata, 아다다 다마르게바이 점베 점에 점도 인전두기 두고주 이부주와 현동수이 잡아 수마중 시드메생아드 독신기 자와 로마면도 되고나 탐주 따나 주기 줄류기라고 허용하지 두동 라시 분을 집에 찾아본데 더구 제버지는 샤당당 라신 도베 나다리 nom부 ing아제 두동 지지르 주메지 초선 임바간도 도장로 님모 조란데스 두주정 랑스브렌제 드마야야지 로좀제베 진주 고장 아마도만 학베겐도 저도 오예 샴네 샤도 조론데도 우존도 롱게 조도 진주로 랑 파다마도 진주지 방문인데 저도 이바 라마 담바라 라마르웨 주르신 리지 잡주도 주지과이 담바남지 연데 저도 닝네 메가 줘버리면 되지 소바지나 가나 라교베 랑게들로도 지연을 고르냐는 비촌남고 님이 chan주 섬수 로제바랑도 심메 잠제 등제제 터도 니자 지지르 섬메자 니조 자와도도 버지는데 간진 신진 되더라 좀 주나 연대 시대 당미 두줄라 지지나다 자면베조랑 소진도야 천대 유등 시전 남바마 자예선에 지금 메지베 응부로만 나바다 투베 공부 천들로만 이동을 전에도 좀 제가 부지 규지 인게 우주주 이거는 남아 소신도 랍숨 진진제바 주바당 두슈 잡고 잡라 좀 바이 로메 군네 제바 제바 간데 데는 나도 공부 졸라르부데 쫀다 연데 좀 저럽도 나라면 좀 저도 제조 정직스만 노상가 나버타वे 제소 원장 상지 미제바 나버도 동고 제바 시제바 샤게서 지경로 세워 안주기시고 조소 람름 르버지도르 진지 자와는 기시 베돌라나와 방다 20분도 숨속과 상제징의 로섬군도 예배주 강연도 로고이긴데 민중 전설라만로 그베도 도베 송다 로조 영고 모두지도 베셔로 칼라 니게 마제신 디니 세버르 다게 동바마이네 그베주게 오마다보고바일라메 송시 중세 잠신들이 주나 양다 보도베산 좀데 취무지리 지도 진이 수모담제 이거지 하면 그 라게 손님들은 선이다만 이제 수모 데르 만두고 메 손에 대알마르 버지 나바숨된 라바르 버지 나바숨데 양 디버제 미제시 자반의 친르게 남바숨기 디베데노 라발라 수dum지 라발라바다 보조르니 라바데 되는 숨지 라발라바는 숨지 라바당 랑숨지 용순 디발라바데는 숨 옴베데는 라바네 학바 셔럽지 라바인데 땡지 칸사 땡녀도로 리바 안주잖아요 림지 녀도로 모두 용대 림보지 줄을 제와 미시 송데 되더라 좀된데 인도자 셔다당 저번에 칠 손나버도 셔나버도 셔다 디몽도다 어디베지 샘다 셔럽 넘버 저번에 저도 시송선이 모습을 저 상배직도 제발량도 바로 저번 타르와들지 몰라 도바다 지모데견 두슈 홍세라는 자바도 지번에 견롱 게로도 아게드당 남바르 지번에 와라 수고는 미투 제라바바 제네 네벨롱시 원나지스네 지브르 저시 저와자바도는 도읍지 도는 tombe가버라 라와든지는 유든 레당 뉴몽발란데부동에 좀 주에 쳤나 토마도 바르다 먹이벨지 대접에 사냐 예 잡아라든지 몰라 주스무 세바던도 와리 두기 니베 좀든지 주미기 바다다단 딜레 총 링시 도바다 닝주 탐제당 개노제제 대다르메 자워 대다라기 발라바다발라 냐마통어 시다니 제다나 자와데 군도바는 마니부도 동바니 준데 제고르송바 인노 되는 숨당 아다 전이 dum제기는 네바 임베치는 용모선이 주도도 발레 홍시 신기 이모도 발메 잠발람 각보 동와 댕아발 도보니 모치는 그동에 라인바다 담바담제 셰도마 임바 빵와르 자와 가지다 고바 주는 동배 편유주 양 다버스 니미 주 민중 외치라와는 제와 송바당 양레다 준 양레당 양주 레다 니모고는 데부 동에지 풍무정은 샘다 셔럽 넘버 송와 차당 제와당 레당 람다르바당 숨지와다 셴다 마테 번지와다가 왜 고고와 봉어도 숨지고 디니지 숭게지 손정알레 텐드라라장 주 넘버 숨게 좀 게르고 넘어지도 람지 준비하원도 전나 듀라다 뇽베드 동에지 봉어정원의 인신되고 뇽은 데버정원 네 마님블라디 그네도 네 마님블라 집에 시지도 수시에 늘 뒤제소는 샤워대한테 냠소 랑으로 자지나 산제 좀된데 지송 담배중도 발라도 좋네 담배지도 송하신도 담아 쭉직 근저숨 예정하라 개나지 담자반데 체롱도 샤와당 십도 신도 십으로 잡아도 송바신도 랍도 정와 결론기 도슈기 잡아인도 중일에 내반 띵에 진다 정마 저번도 두고 배워다 신진 바다 도주고 비바다 랭에 지지바장 바다 만나와 찍양 비바디 니기 차라롱와 인데 어디 고모고모시 고모진데 그 술라양 미낭 또니 직자량 민주고 방자다 님은 해지도 민내베 라니 랑라 이 메제고 코나고 이제는 지보는 게 뭐지 술은 거의 버려도 봐도 인데 뭐 그거 등에 저들에 지장에 버려지 벌라나 기변도 자당 기신바인 세당 등다 우리가 지도 떠버린 뒤니는 정말 내가 너무 와지 당랑게 되니는 저도 매베지라 진실로 몽고 신앙야 자주 우수 식배 추 바로 다던로와 메두숨 니모숨 제제는 동아지는 좀 개와방도 전에도 니모 방와야 되는 중시 좀 되서 말도 베지도 담아야 되다 소도 좀 되지 고라나 마지로 소말로 지방으로도 기보 겨노 진 담만 잡아서 냠술 롱바시 자나 장배인데 기도줄 나머지 보고는 소 집어는 이제도라는 건데 네 리주당 서로로 소바다 지나 잠지 세고라 되는 걸로 맞아고 지식 냠술로 사실은 너무 무슨지 MBE 하바 심지 라바 용서 잡아다 심띵은들 이메요 와 잡아냐 버셔바데 삼대지를 보고 받은 인교와당 지무된 우선단도 발란도 받은 태좀남 방대 참바된 인점 가왕 땅님상 삼대로 소바나 심칸도 들어가실은 냠버샤네 삼밥 딩은데 되니로 또 페네 당고 삼밥 되니 지다와신도 콘도 고바든 되네 랑게 루장 대다를 잡아도 되네 나고 응원이 대다를 유된 되라니 kumyung ringtung ge cheda lomang yung ge zidang pomo zun ge gomjin ega jue ge chwa nyamba mi su su me pende chagwe yu na bosun de sin de sherab ge na bo chwa da lomang shinda de be shenga ne shinar de be hado nyumo na bo chwa sin de 통할 신내지 대하는 지금 처음 응원다 주 제송바 de 세바를 응원벌 nyamba chwa 세바를 람 타다 응원버시 저는 응원벌 nyamba 샤베 심디 신해들이 응원벌 동화당 되 공부도 받아 믿어 비쳐 공부 저번 응원벌 믿어 로소바야 나와 있는 세르네 rumboche 당 가르보도 모델 게 가르보 있는 거는 도움이 받는 산에 토과도 제바인 대동진 가나님을 잡아는 맥바 함등은 되게 유 슈구 유당 유진제 저번이 메바르 저주도 유정라 담무도 보고 말 되고는 전에 저게 하나 받아서 이딩을 냐고 잡아는 준로서 공부를 잡아는 나보고도 진에 두송산지 탐지기 담발아 잡아자 좀 잡아도 캠보도 로모도 고마던 적이 삼등 당시도 잡아는 포마도 년제 탐제장 공부 저다 집에 들어가기와 섬지지고 되는데 중대 뒤유나는 뒤중 뒤면은 뒤면지 섬지지고 되는데 유나 네 개와람 제다 서로당 걸서당 살는 걸로 소모다 지들은 주로 아마도 버지죠 마 조금제로 집에나다가 사발로자담 아메컴베 양소다 쿠르지 담방칸기 비우 제지리 요고지 남제 락샤 주주벌어는 그런 거지 저런 주제와 임베 섬지전을 보고 저들은 좀 된데 삼된네 되베 요즘에 올다 받아 리동 오버시바라 띵엔 제 오버시바다 제송바시소 섬된네 내당 주당 제나야라 제시도 저반신도 망양 엠베네소 지지게 섬칸게 더더라 미든베 저루 일라 잡발라 섬된 제와 남제밤메다 벌어서 보고는 보는 뒤숨론 주베스미 치보다 저 시원 중을 치보다 제베 주다우 제 차다 넘버 나솔메베 딩에 제도 그베지는 지신 코로나 거와게 저 니 마코는 시rum을 와지 예스면서 보다 나머도 하서는 걸어서 보다 올라오면 그 매당에서도 저와 CD 직도 주고 버티니 그 시간에 무시 장록되는 집에 거라 제제기 유님 같은 제 정하다 니 같은 제 자와 머릭발라 임베 머릭바 강하시나 다도 집어대 거나고 자와한테 유는데 개발적인 다른 직니 따바르메다 보다 유타메다 엠바다 멤버다 시와는 마시고도 똥바다 메다다 올라서 보다 완데다 고 담저고 풍풍하라다 또 담아던 직설다 봐서 감제기 마게 머리 바참 뭐 치료바 뭐 되지 이마다 매바고 맞아 버리는 좀 되게 다음에 생기라고 보면 그다음에 제송바당 단도 본을 저원데라 본로 세베 타메가 식셰에 장 뒤송장 산제 좀 화관인도 저좀으로 산제 아드스니 도저도 현주고 저게 쇼수도 화방에 버저 원음지 슝람당 시주임바데 관한 거 버저 대양 봉원도 저와 템버에 버저 관한 루저버샤바니 신앙기 루라다 버루다 마인 바도 소라다 버루다 마인 바도. So now here said remember we always saying the sub-grasping is all the foundation of the samsara. So we know this is me, this is who I am, so we always thinking this is a permanent sub-grasping. So they say where's the thinking this is real, and then they becoming attachment. And then they becomes anger. This is my belongs to. Don't touch this and that. if your understanding is you're not existent forever for the permanent, that helps for you. No reason to attachment or anger or other negativity arise, because everything's just the mirage, everything's like echo, everything's like the dream. And this will help for you the mindfulness. Remember, you can look mindfulness, you can checking your body from top in your head, down, bottom into your foot. You can check who you are. Where is your identification? Where is the essence for you? You can check where I am. Where is the I am? Specific location, and you can finding the size or the number, or you can see where is the I. If there's I, you can say, yes, my eye is maybe right shoulder, next to the ear somewhere, or behind or front somewhere. If don't finding means we not say you don't have your So there are two things. One is the permanent, one is the complete nihility, nothings. Nothingness. Sometimes we also in the cup they don't have any tea or water. That's called empty. So sometimes people a little bit misunderstand empty and emptiness. So emptiness is always there, but not. There's always permanent like things, like trees and rocks, But permanent way in your consciousness, like when condition comes, like mirror and a reflection is the same as there. You need two conditions, you need developed. So that is why here there are 37 way to accumulate Bodhisattva practice, and 6 perfection way to practice. And the cumulators, that is where you increase to finding as where is the identification, physical things, form and formless, such as like we call my mind, my wisdom, my primordial pure mind. There's so many things. But ordinary people, I am is real, this is who I am, my location. You give a really big house. You can say, this is my house. So now you can take out one brick at a time. So now which one's your house? The first brick or last brick or middle one, or no brick in your house. So there are so many particles put together as a form we call tsokpa, all together. And likewise for me is my hand, my leg, my head, all those together for me is one. If this is full of as somebody may already operation, they may be cut the pieces that may be long or kidney. Now you're no longer the full because you already cut some part of the you cut, or you are there. So some of the people said, me in the heart. Then what you can say, somebody already heart or transplant. Some people, they are not human heart these days because the technology and doctors and skill, they change. Now what do you say? You're who you are the same or you're not the same, because the heart is gone. So now organs changing, skins changing, so many things. So that is, we know we are not outside the body, and we are not inside the body. We're not between, like sandwich some way, not like that. So that is why you see how we can finding. If we don't know who we are, why you will ask to the outside, angry and upset, because you don't know who you are, So that is why here the inspire mindfulness practice. That's a guide for you. Remember, we all every morning say breathing. Yes, everybody breathing, but not with the conscious. We're not thinking with the breathing. Who breathing and how we breathing in. What is the inside of, say, car? That's important. You have the engine power to bring it in, or which function is breathing in? Because as long as life, we have all collecting power breathing in. When there will dissolution time, the outer element can take out, so we don't have power to bring in. So that kind of suddenness, your life or death. So that is the inspire, how an impermanent is such wonderful. You know, we need to, Tibetans say, even though maybe one day so you have life, but you looks like plan 100 years. You know, if you just in case, maybe 2 more days or 2 weeks, you know, or 1 month, something like that. But not too much grasping, especially the early practitioners, Kadamba traditions, and you know, those great master before you sleep. And in Tibetan tradition, the cup, you know, tea cups, we're not doing upside down, you know, just put there your cover. And sometimes the Kadamba tradition said, okay, you can clean nice way, maybe put upside down. Looks like that, you know, you just preparation. If you wake up, they say, wow, such a wonderful, I'm still alive. I can use my cup, you know, with the respect. Even though mindfulness, you can see you touching any object, even though your cell phone, you know, whatever you use with it gently. I think, you know, someday we can look at the modern people, the respect. I like the Japan, okay? You need to go Japan airport. You can maybe see the YouTube. Even though, you know, the luggage coming in the through the airplane to the luggage waiting place, and they're coming, the luggage looks like gentle touching, looks like you touching a small baby, you know? And very nice because they know somebody precious things inside. That's kind of mind training. They are always careful. Some place you can see the somebody big luggage. They're very upset because you're too heavy, big size. Just try to throw as much as destroying. So their mind is there no respect the other things there because I'm too heavy. I don't like this way. This throw. Forget out. Just like gentle touching, like Japanese way. Similar mindfulness. The mindfulness practice take care of your body. Your body is your transportation. Your body is your own limousine. Your body is your own Uber, you know, and your body is from samsara to nirvana. So that's kind of how you, if you know how to take care of yourself. So I was, you know, a couple of months ago in my doctor place, and he said, you know, we just conversation. I said, I'm a little bit busy. Sometimes I'll forget to take care of myself. He said, no, if you don't know how to take care of yourself, you cannot take care of other. It's not real. I respect his, you know, terminology. If you need to take care of yourself to be healthy, you have, you know, take care of the others because you are healthy. If, for example, say we talk about these days food, right? And you can say this is good for you, this is good for you, lecture. But then you eat junk like me, you know. When I go to somebody get some ketchup or maybe we'll go the chips. I can buy potato chips. And first I will maybe bring small into my hand. And I thought, oh, it's almost half in the back. Then I bring to my room. As soon as my room and any size bag, they're never coming back, any chips left. So always the package is empty. That's not good. See, I know it's not good, but then say other side, the desire is so powerful. Say, oh, this is small or this tastes good. Some things wang for you say, go ahead, go Lama, go ahead, you know. Then after that, oh, then after you finish your the chips back, and then you get much in your belly. See, so when your belly is increased big, it's not push, small push, it cannot go anywhere. So the build takes time for many hours and months and years. So this is my lack of the moral. See, if the moral say, people say you can eat as much in the kitchen and dining room, you not take care, you not take in your room. I think this you need your own morals. You know, of course you can bring the water, so you know you can in your room. That's good. People say healthy way. Don't bring in special cookies. Okay, a lot of sugars in cookies. People looks like nice design. This cookies so delicious, and then you not bring one. You always bring two or something. Oh, this almost finished half, you know. Then others also let broken. So now you can see this broken and this half together. So anyway, we'll make short tea break, not a cookie break, okay? So, all right. Short tea break right now. What time?
I got some tea.
Tea, sure. Right now on 9:14. So we will be back 9:20. So I'll charge my phone. All right, I'm gonna leave this here. I don't know. Okay, come back. Short time. Please enjoy your tea, coffee. Just half cookie, not full cookie, okay?
No cookie. Thank you.
Yes, no cookie. You can share tea, Lama also? Yeah, we're going to receive it. Om Bozo Sadu Samaya, Mani Bolaya, Manasadu Danava, the Tandarum, Bova Sutaram, Bova Suagram, Honorado Membo, so was it the membrane those Rogam, Sudam, Shiri, Guru Hong, Haha, Haha, Ho, Bangavas, Ratatank, and the Mother Memo, Mohasamaya Sadu. Okay, continue. Continue for half hour. Pawani de Darang Sanje, Ngada Zini, the Jinju, the Pawang, Warjung, Namji Shunglam, the Shiju, Medigoran, Gombaracha, the Tang, Tango, the Champanya Warshabashi, Lu, Champanya Warshaban, Shang, Taban, Lu Da Yimba, Dang, Sorwa, Takba, Sorwa, Da Yimba. So now here, remember the 37 Bodhisattva practice, and also the form. First one is the Champanya Warshabashi for the mindfulness. Dark is the self, self. People say who you are in your self-identification. So this is my ID. This is my identification. It means that you represented this one, right? You have some piece of paper and your license and things like that. Now here's now the challenge. Mindfulness, looking for your body, and you can checking. We just talking a few minutes ago, looking for inside and outside. Where is the self? Where's the I? You can finding, and then the sorwa feeling. I have good feeling. I'm sad feeling. The feeling is self or not? If this feeling is self, where is it located? And where is there? And then look in the mind, the dharma. So that's why you can dharma can finding if they don't have identification strong, permanent in the self. The dharma is like your tool, your construction tool is dharma, finding all those difficulties, and then so share up in the wisdom, wisdom again, understand it clear that your body is absolutely is not self-identification. For example, if you are sick, now you're sick in your body or sick of I or your identification. When you die, if you die or self is die, if self is die, then no more life, because we will finish cremation and then job done. That's it, nothing left. But the still consciousness continue to until become Buddhahood, rebirth the human realms and up and down. Looks like the stock market, right? Some lines up, some lines down. So sometimes a good human being, good place, sometimes a little bit rough place. So here, that is way to looking, exercise, analyze, looking where is the identification, you, who you are. So that is, remember, the Heart Sutra said, form is emptiness, empty is formless. Similar, you can look, self is emptiness, emptiness as a self. So that is the way you see, remember, if you know one, understand the emptiness, all the phenomena it means the samsara and from everywhere are related as same. If you know one, you know all. So that is why here exercise to finding. So now here I said you finding is the great 3 jewels, dagas and daginis, and then they give you some inspiration we call whisper hearing transmission. Say, hey, remember great Milarepa, he has so many times Dagini spoke him. I don't know, what do you call these days? People say CCTV cameras, you are under the CCTV camera. Or you are always watching for you, right? And sometimes you cannot see all the time. But the wisdom beings, as I always said, the wisdom beings light, they not need change battery. They not block in the weathers. And always sharp in every detail in the recording for your life. So this self is we have the wisdom recording we have. Our own analyze is not enough to inner mechanic. That is 3 jewel is the professional, the mechanic. So then they remember, say great Milarepa, everybody knows how he's enlightened. Because his mechanic is the marva. Marva is, the learning his skill in Nalanda University, great master Naruba and many things. His tool use when arising afflicted emotions, difficult situations, how you can transforming. He give exactly where he learned in Nalanda University to the Milarepa. Milarepa follow 100%. That is where become one lifetime. At the right, we call in English always say right time, or right place, or wrong place in the wrong time. So this is dharma is a right place, the right motivation. So that is very important. We have the good karma to learning the dharma. So we have the good karma. If you want to join participation or right motivation. So that is way to bring more sharp, more understanding each time. So that is the idea. We have the pure wisdom we have, but we don't know. That is the three jewels, Idam deities, protectors, they can help for us finding here. Same, this is the one thing is easy. You know, we go from here to some place. You want to go there, but you don't know how to get there. See, the guide is how important, like GPS. And always get there, you know, and the obstacles may be traffic, 1. Obstacle 2, loss, recalculating. And the third one obstacle is wrong spelling, and then you will wrong place. But your side is important for the wrong, not wrong motivation, right motivation is the right spelling. And then, you know, searching it inside, outside, that's very powerful. Usually you will say, if looking inside all the time, we still in arising our evolutive emotions, angers, and jealous, things like that. If you're looking all the time, strong attachment, directly look there, attachment is emptiness. Emptiness is attachment. Then you found, oh, that's temporary short, you know, like bad weather, short terms is very hot, and then some places raining, some places snow. Within a one under the space, in many different places. For example, right now, Australia and New Zealand maybe right now in the winter, right? And the United States in many places in the summer. So even though one under the sea space, the inside depend their where they live situation, the different kind of weather. So similar when there's some not need too long to searching your own mind, and we call Lama Konchok. The great teacher can introduce that is your mind, that is who you are. Remember the great master Kyobpa Rinpoche, he lived in Nepal. He's 86 or 7 years old. I think something like that, 80 something. So he kept teaching, remember a long time ago, Lord Gamboba. Lord Gamboba, here's, you know, sponsor when Gamboba meditated, and somebody bring the food and things like that. And then one day, she's quite old, you know, I don't want to die empty hands. I don't want to die to fear and suffer. I want to die comfortable, you know, peace. How I can do that? That is a Gemo. Gemo means old lady or old man. Zumu is a finger. Zug means showing finger to the old lady or old man. How to get from here to there, you know? It's not many books, but very simple. And they said, Sem Ngobu Sewa is the nature of the mind clear. For example, you see right now in our Zoom, there are more than 81 people. You can see her hair is long, short, jacket and things like that. How we know those so clear, right? We know all those outside things very clear. Now they said you will go inside. How you know those inside is so clear? So because, and you can finding how you know, your eyes or your heart, when you see or will not see, how you see. So this one is your own something Seva. Rangshin Tongba is the nature of the emptiness. Nature of the emptiness you can allow to see, hear, because then nobody can block. That's why you can hear and see in clarity. And that's your unseparable clarity mind and pure emptiness. That is called Mahamudra, or introduce the nature of the mind. So see, there are so many topics, but this, the put its small sentence, the essence one. The similar here, when the guru's giving instruction, you can keep that way, you know, hold all the time. Then say, oh, I like this book, I like this book. Then you're lost. Then you're lost directions, you know. So sometimes I use this way. I have the old GPS in my phone. The old GPS, they have the old road number. My phone already updated. They will show you the new number. So even though same direction, two different number, the bonus, I am confusion. Because I chose to two phone use it. That's why I get lost. So I've used one phone, the GPS. I have no doubt about it. I will follow the 100%. Similarly, sometimes we need good. Remember, when you're learning time, you need to read many books good. When you meditate time, you need to become book. Not a book become you see. So that's the always continue. So now here, okay, Sanjay is doing something. So remember, we talk about the 8,000 words perfection wisdom sutra. They're telling the great master, the explain his teachers from here to somewhere. I know you will go there to finding the teaching things like that. Similar in the Milarepa, so many times, okay, today or tomorrow you need to go this place, some location, and thus you can meet one of the great students, and he's looking like this way, because remember we're talking the whispers and Dagas and Daginis, guiding for them to finding the right person on the right time in the right place. Okay. Chanjugu Samba Norsang Lama Jazaki Lungdebams, the Buddhist Norsang or Noble One, they have 150 noble teachers. This is sometimes people say, oh, I have the only one this, teachers. But sometimes you're learning to many teachers, and then all those teachers become oneness. So remember, when you meditate in the visualization, the lineage tree, we always say here above the water, Dara, Deloba, Naru, tree, and the center, Lord Jigdin Songo, the right side, Lord Buddha, Shari Buddha, in the thousands, left side, Buddha Sadhava, in front, looks like so many. And becoming in your mind, capacity, this becoming one. You receive the many hundreds, thousands, become one. So that is way. So now is a great Mahasiddha in Naropa. He is very scholar. Remember, Dagini said, you are the best scholar in this university. He proudly said, yes, I am, looks like the professor in somewhere in the university. And then, so here they're talking about, those kind of quality teachings and teachers and unbroken lineage you will meet. Then you starting there, it takes time. Remember, the practice is not what you call season schools or summer classes, not like that. Life commitment. Practice life. Remember, Buddha didn't say, now I'm become Buddha, now I'm going to sleep or maybe go to beach. No, Buddha's whole life. Same as Milarepa was in all those whole life. But when you mind how to know dealing, much easier, less worry, more easy contemplation, what you call first effort, you need hard working. Then what you call later, effortless, spontaneously. Okay. Chikda Degu, the Wajibu Sanga, Jiju, Lama, Chibu, Yinde, the Lama Sanja Lama, Lama, can do the Gujibu Lama, Shedang, Yang Sanja, the Lama, Japsuji, she Lama, the Bajabu, Torjete Yang, Shoba, Shinge, Dorje, Dang Tumba, Chag, Dojalo, Sopan Zimbala, Meserde, Chanjuk, 70 year Mebala, Sungde. So now here said the Vajrayana language you use always Vajra. Water master, water labor, water worker, water items. So the water master is needed to understanding in the bodhicitta in a compassion, unseparable way. Tiba jemba sanga ge judu lame sini chira shiva sini de lama tamba shizene tambo kono wang lam bara chete tani jomden de ge zabe jujumal ngakwe jingor maton wa gang shine jurba ni do kela kala kuzo de wa da migyu chune tongdang chung. So then we can finding the authentic water masters and receive the teachings and empowerment, things like that. In the Vajrayana tradition, empowerment is looks like you holding the sesame sesame you can holding and you can make the oils, right? No empowerment, it looks like you're holding the sand back. You can, how much squish, nothing's coming. So the empowerment, this kind of like the sesame oils, you know. Sesame oil is inside the sesame. This means you need to produce. So our natural mind is like in the sesame oil, but we need practicing on to practice. This means we're making the produce, and the sesame oils come out. We not produce, it's not voluntary, that not coming out. Same use we remember in the precious life, it's like the milk. There you go produce, you can get butter, cheese, cream, many things. If you didn't use, you know, one of these days, weather 80 degrees outside, 1 week, put in the 1 gallon milk, and then bring inside, oh boy, this milk is terrible smell. And also, you know, nobody wanted. Forget out. They produce cheese, cream. No way. Even though maybe skunk also maybe headache, you know, maybe like this. Not a human being. That's kind of milk is go wrong, right? Yes. So same precious human life. When you healthy time, as much as you can use. And getting older, maybe 90s and, you know, 80s, and then your knees, your lower back, your eye visions, and so many we needed things that didn't work. Then you had so many wishing. I wish I was prostration long time ago. I wish practice this one long time ago. So we don't need right now that kind, or right now. All right. So Big make or bother me, which I was about she will rot on double root, jig bottom, tender means you will go on good. The one make you watching to the double when you don't so. So here, remember, even though lifetime you empowerment is so much benefit because you will say when you die, you can see the recognized pardo in all those deities. Even though somebody passed away, we will giving the dead person's picture and then bring to the energy to give them showing how to get in the pardo in mid state. Dictive damje nature to Mojung do Tada, Tobala, Tobum, Jungwe, Judeson, you Savar Java, Tava, you know, Sanjim, but some jacket, 30 in Bejum, then the using Beijing with the Mujuba Minuro. The Lawanshi Chaveton in the Dibia, which she let then and do jar, Tabu, you like it, do jar, you want to do jar, Joala, Dawam. Gavation and then you would have Chanjuk, some Julian Chanjuk, Savage. One to talk or Jello, one of the Jingolana was on Janado, and Sanjim Javish. Some do one get time of some good you want to Missiva mine, they see what the mine by Shanghai and you to one Shindu young about and one to one chipu chocum, Yana, Sawan, chipu chocum, the Janchulu down to the woman. So don't get some of the lower and you children to more Jim would send the Nila. Megana, do change to damage with the one Gurnane, Togwe Chanju, Tover, Jivan, some more. Yandian Rinpoche Tamje, give a JVS, Kone, with the Chapa the Pugatem, Mena Minjung, Junta, Yimbe, Jingor, one good Tamzuk, go some Meshana. Tiranin, the Lamu Compotola, the Kichi, you leg, Yawaju, so the song of Megwe, Chanju, the Sum given, some given the Tomba, Langwa in a mine, Langwa in the Sung, when Devuto, Meto, Sanga, you won't go to so no and the Gunzo made Zumba Sanji, you couldn't Damba Milo, Tawa, but I made you long some laws of women with Dombanzi, Gusam, which is the region, but I can't love the woman she would thank you, Kansa. Bashan Rujo, the Jodo, the Kangla, Sudan, Tabachidu, Jinrodo, Bui, some of the Motawan, Nyomba Nove, Tam Corner, Drop, but Zedo, the Rian Kivu, Tabakiva, and Jit, and Namnet, and Yamwo, to Chipper Javajan, Kivan with them. Yoke Lama Minas no Kansa Damanam Jan, Chedoma, Chekalo, Miss Rodin, Tama Jabadova. The Sogi Nimbo Yimbe, the Lavda, Jan Sing, the Nila, never named Bossumja, there she was Kimpochipo Sangala Tamzik Sama Yang Bundri Shia Yang Sanda Sanji Yukusung Doji Dekbala Yang Mama Mani Dijisun Yukum Tiniji Shangane Zundu La Chi Yi Tongwe Dundu Sanga Yidaba Yin Jisumo Na Daran Juna Sang Dang Sheng Kuru Jukba Dan Dawe Wangurama Tamzik Suma Nyuma Dube Debu Nyuma Shana Chonga Chuma Jaya Sama Nyam Nasi Sanji Doba Jabala Tamzik Sama Yang Mudu Sungu Yang Yingju Chukba Lenji Debe Sama Ngala Soba Ne Dikba Changpuru Jimba Chungne Zo Kingurdo Moshibo, Kingurdo Sugar, Sama Jibin, Sama Jibala, so John Tajing, Yon de Badmur, Kingorgi, Hologigan, Tedang, David Pop, to Namro, Yawamango, Yang Yula de Kantida, you know. Hondo the Wayaman, Lamon Boy, some Latin, Corne, Yang, Lower, the Chilean, Joseph, Hangel, Hamo, Jones, given to the Mala date, need you to go to the need, Sarajable, Regos, and Johnson, and Juk, the semi, give a look over the Monada. Gosundo Jedo, Jibajit was a machine of all some major one group Tamzik, Kishi, Dombation, and just develop some not Sanga, Tamzilla, and sing me some wishing to come made. The work of the Nishan, so the mother just well Sanga, Tamzik, and Beshad, you were to wish you in some big of the mother Sanga, the word even if you are the Yams and everything you can say, they couldn't do some Joa. Joa Tamjegi, young Rabbi Tarado, Yins, and the one of them taking about the Gizo, Nabani Yams, along with the Jimmy, Donabungan, the Sanjis, Arne, number Dorje, Kitchenam, Jinichan, Juk, Sambe, Jingur, do Sajujan, the Mama gave me long drama, Gugamo, Rengarius, Dansa, Rikan, Show, do you take watching, but some got a melon, general. Ngamen Commission of the don't have that mean the show, give it an nation down. Gomona Doji Jangalong, the show the Dumu, Dumi, Lingjo, Ninda Data, Jizum, Bandin, Narup, and changes to choose the one to do much. Mugu Jimmy one, you know, much of a channel of Jimmy will two way was ever you. Nyamba Kanto Sonam, you showed the Dumu, Dumi, you get the one with J. James. Rinpoche Shangan Apartment Among Tanya Chuyam Zhang Chewa Medambe Kewa Chijim Rangla Jevenyam Do the Ember Gombe Bellana Nature by Mahonsam Cemetery Imolition Vinyam Comchangi Go Lama Yimbenya the sort of part of the cassette Tewa to those who the one to lodge your line, so legit as Yamlin Negi to then and as what money was in Senior lawyers over the Shaggy, and Jibbe, Jagatajan, Lotus, some Lord of Zegi, Tambanam, Gisha, Dubezu, Lamaju, two Jensi Dalubi, Jinaju, Shipper, Shit, Namda, Yang, to sort of Jewel. Changa, the Tombe, and La Leopard Junior, and Banu, the Vorishal. Some Lakbarson was Sanga Yamsul and Bodin, Jane, Dorji, this was also. Okay, today we can stop here. And if there's some missing the centers, sentence and letters and mistakes, we can pray for purify the water sadhu mantras together. Om Bandara Sadhu Samaya Manu Balaya Bandara Sadhu Deno Bai De Dan De Dom Mbava Soda Gayam Mbava Sova Gayam Mbava Anuradom Mbava Sova Siddhim Ebrayansa Sorva Karma Susam Eti Dhamashriyam Guru Aho Bangavan Sorvada Dangadam Banjaramam Bonzim Bavama Samaya Sadhu. What time? 1 minute. So now we're going to pray for the bodhicitta increase 3 times. One's Tibetan, one's English, one's Chinese. So the prayer book 71 you have, oh yeah, there 71, yeah. Kone Kondo Bewa Jo.
Bodhicitta, the excellent and precious mind, where it is unborn, may it arise. Where it is born, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher.
诸圣菩提心妙宝，诸未生起愿生起，已生起者亦不退，其愿辗转更增上。
谢谢大家. Thank you, everyone. You have a wonderful day. Maybe still someplace very hot. Drink a good lot water. Many people say place in the time to go sleep. Say one on.
Thank you, Lama.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Lama.
Thank you, Lama.
Gracias,
Right.
Lama.
Thank you, Lama.
Yeah, see you soon. Two place Saturday is the next exciting. If they're near here, if you have time, come to help a little bit. And then otherwise, we will see you at the Zoom. Sunday also with the same continue. And Saturday is our 2-year anniversary. We have some people different backgrounds, Tibetan, Nepali, some Chinese, dance, food. So we will rejoicing, the enjoyment for the self. You know, we're talking the self. Where's the self? Self for happy for food, or self for happy for dance, or maybe any enjoyment. We will. So yeah, this is our invitation, everyone, and you can share your friends.
Thank you, Lama. Have a great day, everyone.
Yes, everyone. Okay. Okay, 谢谢，晚安。
晚安。感恩上师。
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
晚安。
谢谢，晚安。